Usrati, my family. And here we have a hiwar. Do you still remember what is this word? Hiwarun.
Conversation.
Conversation. Thank you, Afina. So hiwar is a conversation. Hiwarun baina. Baina means between. Conversation between Maryam, baina Maryam wa Zainab. Hiwar baina Maryam wa Zainab. Conversation between Maryam and Zainab. Let us read this together. Iqra'u, read after me. For Maryam, yeah, Maryam. For this word, Maryam, even though you read the meme with the sukun, Maryam, but it has a vowel. So for all the names, you should put a vowel. And the vowel is normally with a dhamma. Maryamu. Maryamu. But of course, when you call her, you don't call her Maryamu. You just say Maryam. Maryam. The same goes to the word Zainab. It is the ba. Zainab is not with a sukun, but it has a vowel which is a dhamma. Zainabu. Zainabu. But of course, again, you don't call her Zainabu, you call her Zainab. Zainab. Nah. Alright, let us read. Maryam. Ya Zainab, man hazihi? Wa man haza? Ya Zainab, man hazihi wa man haza. Okay, what is the meaning of the sentence? You know all of these words. We have learned all of them. Ya Zainab, man hazihi wa man haza. In the last class, we learned these two words, haza and hazihi. Yes, anybody who would like to translate this? Again, tak jelas Akila. Again, oh Maryam. Oh Zainab, sorry. What is man?
Oh Zainab, who is she? Who is he?
Who is she?
Who is she? Who is he?
Who is she and who is he? Okay, so Akila translated hazihi as she and haza is he. Okay, anyone else would like to translate differently? Ya Zainab, man hazihi wa man haza?
Oh Zainab, who is this? Male? Female? Who is this? Man.
Okay. Syukran Afina. Yes. That is the correct translation. So this word hazihi is not she. She, we will learn that word later. Today, in this lesson, we have that word she. But hazihi is not she. Hazihi is this. This is something that we have learned in the last class. And hadha is also this. And as Afina mentioned, this hazihi, this is for male or for female when we say hazihi?
Female.
Female, yes, correct. So this is female and this haza is used to refer to a male. So this is like when they are looking at a photo and then Maryam asks, Ya Zainab, man hazihi? He is pointing to one of the people in the photo. Wa man haza? And who is this? Who is this person? That is the meaning of hazihi and haza. And hazihi, of course, she is referring to a female, and haza, she is referring to a male. Okay, what is the answer? So what did Zainab say? Okay, iqra'u. Hadhihi ummi wa hadha abi. Naam, hadhihi ummi wa hadha abi. Okay, what is the meaning? Hadhihi ummi wa hadha abi. Yes?
This is my mother and this is my father.
Naam, syukran Nabila. Hazihi ummi, this is my this is my father. Sorry, this is my mother. So this is my mother, wa haza abi, and this is my father. Yeah, okay. So this letter, look at that letter, ummi, that is a meme, yeah? This is a meme. This is a meme. But when you write it, when you're using your handwriting, don't do this meme. Okay, try to avoid this meme. Okay, do this meme. Okay, unless if you are learning the calligraphy. If you are learning calligraphy, you are using the thick pen, then yes, you can do this. But using a normal pen, don't do this. Okay, try to avoid this. Do this instead. نعم هذه أمي وهذا أبي. Okay, good. Next word, next phrase. Okay, next sentence. Okay, اقرأوا. كم أختا عندك؟
Kam ukhtan indaki.
كم أختا عندك? Yes, thank you. كم أختا عندك? Okay, here we have a new word. كم. Okay, كم is a question word. So in the previous lesson, you have learned a few question words. You have learned hal, are you, do you, hal. You have learned ma, what, masmuka, masmuki, right? What else? You have learned man anta, man anti, who. And you have also learned min aina anta, where are you from? So these are all the question words that you can use. Today, we learn another question word, which is kam. And kam, this is if you want to know the number. How many? How many? Or how much? That is the meaning of the word for the word kam. Yeah, we say kam, kam, kam. How many? Kam ukhtan. How many ukhtan? What is this word? Ukhtan. Okay. Yes, anyone knows what is this word? Sister. Okay, yes, sister. Okay, look at this word. You can ignore this tanwin and alif. Okay, if you ignore this tanwin and alif, what is the word? What is the word that you get?
Ukhti.
Ukhti. No need to read ukhti. Just say ukht. Because if you say ukhti, it becomes my. We don't want to say my, no. We just want to say ukht. And what is ukht? And if you want to put if you want to put a vowel for the letter ta, then the vowel is always with a dhamma. This is the word that you see in the dictionary. Ukhtun. Ukhtun. Okay, but in one of the lesson we have learned that Arabic noun, the ending of an Arabic noun can change according to their position in the sentence. So sometimes it is ukhtun, sometimes it is ukhtan, sometimes it is ukhtin. So that is why I ask you to ignore this part. Yeah, we just take the word ukht because we just want to learn the vocabulary. Ukht is a sister. Ukht is a sister. It can be your elder sister. It can be your younger sister. It is called, she's called ukht. Ukht. And here, why is it ukhtan? This is due to a grammar function of this word kam. Sorry. So this word kam, whenever we use this word kam, you will see that the word will end with this tan. So instead of kam ukhtun, we will say kam ukhtan. So this is just the grammar function. Okay, we just want to focus on the vocabulary. That's all today. Yeah. So kam ukht, how many sisters? Kam ukhtan. That is the first phrase. Kam ukhtan, how many sisters? Okay, next phrase. Indaki. Indaki. These are two words. These are two words. The first word is inda, which literally means a few meanings. Near, such as when you say indal masjid, I'm near the mosque, or I'm at the mosque, near or at. Another meaning for the word inda is with. With. For example, here you can translate as with. What is this key? With you. That is the literal translation for the word indaki, with you. But if you look at the sentence again, kam ukhtan indaki, how many sisters with you? No, this is not what they want to ask. What is the meaning of this indaki now? It's not with you, it means something else. It means you have. So the word inda, of course, originally it means with or at or near, but when you add this to the domir, ka, ki, and even the ya, my, then it is no longer with or near. It means something else. It means has or have. So who has or who has? Then you look at the word, the domir. So since this is ki, we translate as you have. All right. So this is how do we say we have, you have, I have in Arabic. You use the word inda and then combine it to the domir muttasil. Ka. In this example, it is ki. Indaki. Let us try this. How do you say you have for male? Indaki is for female. If you want to say you have, but this time it is for male, what do you say?
Indaka.
Indaka. Yes, correct. Sahih Afina. So we say indaka. So this question, if you ask Zakir, for example, if I want to ask Zakir, I will say, Ya Zakir, kam ukhtan indaka. Ya Zakir, kam ukhtan indaka. But if I ask Aliza, I will say kam ukhtan indaki. Nah, okay. Okay, now look at the answer. Zainab, okay, iqra'u. Indi khamsu akhawatin. Iqra'u.
Indi khamsu akhawatin.
Indi khamsu akhawatin. I only hear 4 people. The voice of 4 people. Lagi sekali. Indi khamsu akhawatin.
Indi khamsu akhawatin.
Indi khamsu akhawatin. Okay, can you guess what is the meaning of this word indi now? Just now we say indaka, you have, indaki, you have. But this time they combine the word inda to this ya.
I
So,
have.
I have. Yes, correct. So this time it means I have. Okay. So this is how, if you want to say I have, you have, then you add the word inda to this domir muttasil. Yeah. Not the domir munfasil. Not ana anta. No. We don't say inda ana or ana inda. No. You have to use the domir muttasil. Even though when we learn domir muttasil, we say the meaning is my, your, but in this phrase, it is not my, it is not your, it is I. But still, we have to use the domir muttasil. Yeah? So this is a bit different from what we used to translate earlier. Indi, I have. Okay, indi khamsu akhawat. Indi khamsu akhawat. Khamsu is a number. Khamsu is number 5. 5. So I have 5. Can you guess the meaning of this word akhawat?
Sister.
Sister, singular or plural? Of course, plural.
Plural.
Right. Yes. So the word akhawat, this is actually the plural form of the word ukhtun. Okay, again, I repeat, yeah. The word akhawat, this is the plural form for the word ukhtun. So ukhtun is singular. Ukhtun is singular. Kam ukhtan indi khamsu akhawat. We don't say indi khamsu ukht. No. Okay, that grammar you will learn that later. Indi khamsu akhawat. I have 5 sisters. And then she said, wa anti, and you, and how about you? Okay, what about Maryam? Okay, this is what Maryam said. Iqra'u. Indi ukhtun wahidah.
Indi ukhtun wahidah.
Indi ukhtun wahidatun. Or indi ukhtun wahidah. How many sisters does she have?
1.
1. How do you know it is 1?
Wahidah.
Okay. All right. So yes, this is wahida means 1. Okay. Yes. But let's say if the sentence is only up to this part, indi ukhtun, without the word wahida. So how many sisters? 1 as well. Yes. Why? Because the word ukhtun, when we said, when we learn the word ukhtun, I said this is the singular word. So when it is singular, of course, it is 1. Yeah. So ukhtun here, it can mean 1 sister, a sister. In this sentence, it means a sister. So I have a sister. So actually, you don't need this word. We do not need the word wahida. Why? Because ukhtun already means 1 sister. But in Arabic, sometimes you can repeat the word. You can repeat the meaning to emphasize. You want to let the people who listen to you, the people that you are talking to him, understand it. Okay. So you say indi ukhtun wahida. You purposely mention the word wahida so that they are aware. Oh, it is wahid. Otherwise, they might still be confused. Is it 1 or how many? Ukhtun wahida. Yeah. So this word wahida is optional. You can just say indi ukhtun to say 1 sister. Okay. Next sentence. Okay. And then who is this? Maryam. Maryam says iqra'u wa hiya taskunu ma'a zawjiha. Wa hiya taskunu ma'a zawjiha. Wa and hiya. This is another pronoun. In the last class, you learned anta, anti, and ana. Only 3 pronouns. Today, we add one more. One new word, which is hiya. Okay. Let us guess the meaning by looking at the whole sentence. In the Ochton, I have a sister. Hiya. So, what do you think? What is this word, hiya?
She.
She. Yes, correct. So, hiya here means she. So you can add this to the list of your domir, yeah, domir. What kind of domir is this? Is this domir muttasil or domir munfasil? What do you think? Domir munfasil or domir muttasil? Remember, in the last class, we said munfasil, separated domir, muttasil, combined domir or attached domir. So what is this? Wahiyah.
Muttasil.
Muttasil. Why do you say muttasil?
Separate.
Combined. Combined with which word?
Yeah.
Combined with the word ya? No. Ya here is the word is part of the word hiya. So it is not combined to the word hiya because ya here is part of the word. So no combination here. Maybe you want to say combine with the word wa. Okay, but wa is not included because wa is just you to say wa and. So wa we don't add this to. Okay, we don't combine with the next verb. We just write them together. Wahia. So here you want to say this. Hiya taskunu. She is doing this. Is it combined or separated?
Separated.
Of course, it is separated, right? Now, because you want to say, furthermore, you want to say she. You are not saying her. You are saying she. So this is the domir munfasil. And she, what is she doing? Hiya taskunu. Taskunu means she lives or she stays. Taskun. Wahia and she taskunu ma'a zawjiha. Ma'a means with. Ma'a with. Zawjiha, these are 2 words. The first word is zawjun. Zawjun, which means the spouse. And the second word is ha. Ha. Okay. Taskun, here taskun, she lives with, what is this ha? This is another domir. This is from the word hiya. Hiya is she. So hiya is she. But what is ha? This is the domir muttasil. Can you guess what is the meaning of this ha?
Her.
Hiya taskun with her. Naam. Correct. Yes, thank you. So ha here it means her. So she stays with her spouse. So what is another translation for this word zawj in this particular sentence? Husband, yes. So the word zawj, it can be translated as spouse, it can be translated as husband, and it can also be translated as wife. The word zawj can be translated as husband and wife, depending on the context. So in this context, of course, you translate it as husband. Okay, but in another context, for example, if I say zawji, that is not my husband. Okay, I cannot have a husband. Zawji, my wife. Okay, so that is the word zawj. But sometimes people, because they want to differentiate between husband and wife, they add ta. This is like what we have learned previously. The word talib, talibah. Zawj, if you add a ta, zawja, then it becomes zawjatun. So yes, you can have this word as well. For husband, the word is zawjun. For wife, you can have zawjun and you can have zawjatun. Yeah, for both words to refer to wife. Yes. So hiya taskunu ma'a zawjiha and she lives with her husband. Okay, now we look at another line. Ikra'u. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Wahal ya'malu abuki.
وهل يعمل أبوك
Yes, wahal ya'malu abuki. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah. To Allah, lillah. Okay, now here. Wahal ya'mal abuki. Hal, you have learned the word. Abuki, you already know the word. But what we have here is the word ya'malu. Ya'malu is a verb. Ya'malu is a verb, and it means the literal meaning of it means works, works or working. It can be in the present tense or simple present, or in the past, in the present continuous tense form. That is the meaning of the word ya'mal, yeah, works or working. So can you guess the meaning here? What is the meaning of this sentence? Hal ya'mal abuki. Again, what is the word hal? This is the question. If you want to say adakah in Malay. So what is the meaning of this sentence? Try guess the meaning. Try and guess the meaning. Hal ya'mal abuki. Yes.
Is your father working?
Is your father working? Yes, thank you, Aina. Correct. Is your father working? Is your yes? Is it?
Is it your father working?
Is it your father working? Is your father working? Is your father working? So, is he working? Hal ya'mal abuki? Is your father working? Okay, so this is just to know whether your father is working or not. Then they say hal ya'mal abuki. Yeah, hal ya'mal abuki. Now, if I ask you this, hal ya'mal abuki, what is your answer? Yes or no? So what is yes? What is no? You see, remember the words? Naam, yes, and no, la. Okay, yes, good. So what did Maryam say? Yes, Maryam says, Iqra'u, Naam huwa ya'malu tabiban. Yes, Naam huwa ya'malu tabiban. Okay, first we stop at the word ya'mal. Okay, ignore the word tabib. Okay, because the answer to this question is, it should be Naam huwa ya'mal. That's all. Without this word. This is just an additional word, yeah? But the answer to this question, hal ya'mal abuki? Na'am, huwa ya'mal. Okay, what is this word? Huwa ya'mal? Na'am, yes. Can you guess what is the meaning of this word huwa?
He is working.
He, yes. So the word huwa means he. So this is another domir. This is another domir munfasil. Just now we have the word she, hiya, and add another word, huwa. So how many domir munfasil do we have now? Anta, anti, ana, hiya, and huwa. Okay, so far we have learned 5, yeah? 5 domir. Naam, huwa ya'mal. Yes, he is working. So in Arabic, again, we do not need that word is or are. We don't have that word in Arabic. You just combine huwa, he, working, ya'mal. Huwa ya'mal. That's all. Okay, very simple. Naam huwa ya'mal. Okay, that is the answer. If you want to say, no, he's not working. How are you going to say that? La. Okay, first we say la. La. What else? La. He is not working. La. Huwa.
Huwa la ya'mal.
Huwa la ya'mal. Thank you, Ainur. Yes, sahih. Huwa la ya'mal. La huwa la ya'mal. So if you notice here in this sentence, you have the word la. We mentioned the word la twice. The first la is to answer the question hal. Is he working? La. The second la is to say not, to deny. And that is why we have 2 la here. Yeah? La huwa la ya'mal. No, he is not working. So when we do the conversation, if your friend asks you, hal ya'mal abuka? And he's not working anymore, la huwa la ya'mal. If he's working, na'am huwa ya'mal. Alright, so that is the answer. Now, but in this sentence, they add this word tabib. Tabib is the profession of the father. What is this, tabib? Anybody knows? Okay, again, you can ignore this tanwin and alif. Just take the word tabib. Yes, what is tabib?
Doctor.
Again, Akila?
Doctor.
Doctor. Yes, thank you. Tabib is a doctor. And it is a medical doctor, not the tabib in Malay. You call tabib, You see the tabib. Tabib is the kampung doctor, but the word tabib is actually referring to medical doctor, yeah, the doctor, MD. So tabib huwa ya'mal, and then if you want to say he work as a, you want to say he work as a tabib. So this is where you will have to add an at the end of that word tabib. So the word tabib becomes tabiban. Ya'mal tabiban. This is just the grammar function. Okay, the grammar function of it. Tabib, tabiban. Okay, tabib. Huwa ya'mal tabib. Okay, let's say now you want to say he works as a teacher. We have learned the word teacher before. What is the word to say teacher? Anta talib, ana
Ustaz.
ustaz. Okay, good. So how do you say he works as a teacher, as an ustaz? But we want to do just like what we have here, tabiban. What will happen to the word ustaz? What do you think? Huwa ya'malu
Ustazan.
ustazan. Yes, correct. So this is how you say as a teacher. Ustaz become ustazan. Yeah. So again, this is a grammar function of the word. Ana a'malu ustazan. So I work as a teacher, ustazan, tabiban, and so on. So we will do this exercise later. Yeah, we have ya'mal as a teacher, ya'mal as a engineer, and engineer ya'mal as a farmer, and so on. We have that exercise. Now we continue with this the conversation. All right. Iqra'u daiman yakhruju ilal amali sabahan.
دائما يخرج إلى العمل صباحا.
Naam. Daiman yakhruju ilal amali sabahan. Daiman, this is always. Always. Daiman. Yakhruju means goes out. Yakhruju. Who goes out? Of course, the father. Huwa. So we don't have to mention huwa anymore because it is understood from the sentence. Yeah. Daiman yakhruju. So here you translate as he. He normally or he normally goes out. Daiman yakhruju. He always goes out. Ilal amali. Ila means to, and amali to work. He goes out to work. Okay. He goes to work. He goes to work. Sabahan. This is the time. Can you guess the meaning of the word sabah? When that morning. Yes, thank you. So this word is actually sabah. Again, you can ignore this han. The word is sabah, sad, ba, alif, and ha, which means morning. Okay. Yakhruju ilal amal when sabah. But now we don't want to mention, we do not want just to say morning. We want to say in the morning. So to convey the meaning in the morning, that is where we need this han. So this han, if you attach it to the word sabah, it is no longer morning. It means in the morning at that specific time. Yeah. So again, this is another grammar function. The word is sabah. Akhruju yakhruju ilal amali sabah sabahan. So we add that han. Sabah sabahan. So he goes to work sabahan in the morning. Okay, and then the next sentence. Okay, please add these words after the word yarji'u. Please add these two words. The first word is ila. The second word is al-baiti. Okay, please write these two words. Ila al-baiti. Ila al-baiti. Done? Okay, let us read the sentence. Wa yarji'u ila al-baiti masa'an.
ويرجع إلى البيت مساء.
Naam. Wa yarji'u ila al-baiti masa'an. Okay, wa and yarji'u. Yarji'u means he returns. He returns. Yarji'u. Just now we had the word Yakhruju, he goes out. Yarji'u, he returns. Okay, wa yarji'u ila al-bait, he returns to home. Al-baiti is house. So he returns to home. He returns home when? When does he return home again?
In the
In the
evening.
morning.
In
the
the
evening.
in the evening. Okay, yes, good. The word masa, we first ignore this tanwin, yeah? The word masa itself means evening. That is the meaning of for the word masa. But now we want to say in the evening. What did we do to the word sabah just now? If you want to say in the evening, you add an, the tanwin, right? So here it is the same. You add this an. You add this tanwin. An. So when you say masa'an, it means in the evening. Okay, it means in the evening. Yes. So sabah morning, masa in the evening. Oh, masa evening. Now, any questions so far? Anything you want to ask? No?
What is that?
Yeah.
When we talk about the sabahan and masaan,
Mm.
that's a particular tanwin formula is applicable to all words or a certain words because we added the in the. So
That is, thank you. That is if you want to mention time. For example, the word sabah, you want to say morning. In the morning, yes, it becomes an. Sabahan. Masa, again, this is a time, right? So, masa evening, you want to say in the evening, so you add an again. I'll give you another word. Let's say you want to say at night. You look at the dictionary, they will give you this word. To say night, the word is lail. Lailun. This is the word night. But now you want to say at night, not just night. So what do you do?
lailan.
Yes, correct. Lailan. Okay, so this an is a grammar function to say at that particular time you add. So it is applicable to most of the words. I cannot say all of the word because maybe I don't know, but for most of the word you see that an. Yeah, you see that an in the end. Lailan, sabahan. Okay, another word for example. So here it becomes lailan. Then when you see this lailan, one of the meanings is at night. At. Okay, another word, for example, fajr, during the fajr time. Fajr means during the dawn. Waktu subuh. Fajr. But now, I don't want to say just the time, the fajr time. I want to say in the fajr time. So how do I say? The same thing. You will say fajr, fajran. Is that answering, Zakir?
Yes, Ustaz.
Okay.
Shukran.
Afwan. Yes. Any other questions?
Ustaz,
Yes.
what is the difference of kam and kaif?
Kam and kaifa. Okay, good question. What is the difference between kam? So here in this lesson, we learn this word, right? We learn this word kam. And in the previous lesson, we learned another word, which is kaifa. So these are two different words. Kaifa, kam is how, if you want to say how many, not just how. Kaifa is how. You want to ask the condition of that person. How? Kaifa, how do you go? Kaifa. For example, here we learn the word yakhruju. You learn this word yakhruju. And you want to say, how does he go out? Kaifa yakhruju. Kaifa yakhruju. But if you say kam, then it is not just how. It means how many or how much. You are asking for the number. Is that answering?
Yes, thank you, Ustaz.
Okay, yeah. So kaifa, how, and kam, how many, how much. So it is different. Yes. Any other questions? Okay. If you have question, please ask. Yeah. All right. So now let us continue. Al-an. Now Zainab. Look at Zainab. Zainab asked a different question now. Hal tuhibbina usrataki? Qra'u.
هل
هل
تحبين
تحبين
أسرتي؟
أسرتي؟
Yes. Hal tuhibbina usrataki? Hal tuhibbina usrataki. Hal usrataki, you know the word. Now, this is a new word. Tuhibbina. Tuhibbina. This word, okay, let us ignore the ya and nun. Let us just take this part. Tuhib, ta, ha, and ba. Tuhibbu. Okay, right, this word. Tuhibbu. What is this tuhibbu? Tuhibbu means you love. Tuhibbu means you love. Tuhibbina also means you love. But the difference is that this is for anta. And tuhibbina here, this is for anti. One is for male and the other one is for female. So what is the word itself? It is tuhibbu. Yeah, the word is tuhibbu. You love. But since we are talking to a female, then we don't say tuhibbu. We change to tuhibbina. This is something that we will learn, inshallah, when we talk about the fi'l, especially the fi'l mudari later. Yeah, but today it is just remember the word tuhibbu. Tuhibbu, tuhibbina. So the ending has got to do with the person. Tuhibbu is love. You love. So what is the meaning of the sentence then? Hal tuhibbina usrataki. So hal, again, this is the question to ask. Are you, do you? That is hal. Yes, anyone?
Do you love your family?
Naam, sahih, Amira. Do you love your family? Good. That is the question. Do you love your family? Do you love your family? That is the question. Yeah. So if I ask Aliza, I will say this. Hal tuhibbina usrataki. But if I ask Zakir, then I will change to hal tuhibbu usrataka. You change ka as well. Yeah. So hal tuhibbu usrataka, hal tuhibbina usrataki. So we learn both phrases from male and also for female. Yeah. Tuhibbu and tuhibbina. Okay. So what is the answer if I ask you this? Naam aw la? Most of us will say naam, right? So some will say la, but regardless of how good or how bad our family, we just say naam. Okay, hopefully it becomes a dua. So naam, Maryam says naam. Yes, iqra'u. Naam, uhibbu usrati jiddan.
نعم أحب أسرتي جدا.
Naam, uhibbu usrati jiddan. Naam, yes, uhibbu usrati. Okay, can you guess the meaning? Can we guess the meaning of this phrase? Uhibbu usrati.
Love my family.
Love my family. Yes, good. Love my family. But who loves my family? Yes, correct. Yes. So, uhibbu, if you look at the words, tuhibbu, uhibbu, they have some similarities, right? Hub, this part, the hibbu. But the difference is ta and alif. So, this is again related to the person who loves. Okay, if you say tuhibbu, this is for anta. If you want to use this for anti, then you say tuhibbina. But if you want to use it for ana, then we say uhibbu. So uhibbu here means I love. Uhibbu. Yeah, uhibbu. So at the moment, just take the word uhibbu. Later when we learn grammar, you will know how to say I love, he loves, she loves, you love. Okay, you love for female and we love and so on. We will learn that later, inshallah. Uhibbu usrati, I love my family. Yes, I love my family. Jiddan, this is an additional word. Jiddan is when you want to say I love it so much, very much, so much. Then you say jiddan. You just add jiddan at the end of your sentence. Yeah, jiddan. Now, and next line, Zainab. Yes, iqra'u. Ana aidan.
أنا
أنا أيضا.
Ana aidan. Okay, anyone remembers what is this word? Aidan. Two. Yes, thank you, Zakir. In the last lesson, we learned a sentence, Ana talibun fil jami'atil islamiyah. And another guy says, Ana talibun fil jami'atil islamiyah aidan. I'm also. Okay, so ana aidan, so do I. I also love my usra. Or you can answer, you can also say uhibbu usrati aidan, or ana aidan uhibbu usrati. So these are possible. Ana aidan uhibbu usrati. So I am also loving, I also love my family. Ana aidan. Okay, and the next sentence. Okay, read this. Fal walidu wal walidatu muhimmani.
فالوالد والوالدة
Muhimmani. Long vowel, yeah. Yes, muhimmani. Don't just read muhimman. Muhimman. Muhimmani. Okay. Fa. This is an additional word. Sorry, this is n. Fa, n, or so. So the next one is al-walidu. Al-walidu. Al-walidu is another word for abun. Al-walidu is another word for abun, which means the father. Fal-walidu, father. Wal-walidatu, wa and walida. What is walida? Walida is similar to the word walid with this ta.
Mother.
Mother, yes, correct. So this is the father. This is the female father. No, yeah, this is the mother. So this is another word for ummun. Al-walidu and al-walidatu is the father and mother, the parents. Al-walidu wal-walidatu. Al-walidu wal-walidatu muhimmani. Muhimmani. Muhimmani, this is actually, the word is actually muhimmun. Mim, ha, mim. This is the actual word, muhimmun, which means important. Yes, thank you again. Important. Muhim means important. Okay, that is the word that you see in the dictionary, muhim. But now, who is important here? Is it the walid only, or the walida only, or both of them?
No, refer to the next word.
Refer to the next. No. My question is, when you say
Both.
important, is it referring to the word walid only, or walida only, or both words?
Both word.
Both words, right? So in Arabic, the word muhim, important, or any other adjective, so they have to refer to the if you say the father is important, how many? If it is one, then adjective is in the singular form. If this is two, then the adjective will have to be changed to jama, plural form, and so on. So you will learn this later in the topic of adjective, yeah. But at the moment, the word muhimmani, we just take this word first. Muhim. Okay, that is number one, yeah. Muhim is important. Next, here, what is this alif and nun? This alif and nun, you will see this a lot. When you see this alif and nun at the end of a word, and the nun is with a kasrah, ani, this means two. So they are it is referring to two people, or two items, or two objects. So here, when they say muhimmani, important, not only one aspect, not only one person is important, but here it is referring to two people. Who are the two people? Al-walid and al-walida. That is why they changed to muhimmani. So the Arabic language, in terms of its grammar, is very sensitive. It is very sensitive to the word that you are using. If you are using, if you are referring to a single person, so that word must be changed to a singular. If you are referring to plural, so that word must be changed to the plural form. Yeah. So Arabic grammar is very sensitive to genders and very sensitive to the number of person or number of people. So we will learn about this later, inshallah. Wal walid wal walidatu muhimmani. Both of them are important. And then finally she said fi hayatina. Iqra'u fi hayatina.
في حياتنا
Fi means in. Fi means in. Hayatina. These are two words. Do you see the two words? Or do you know what are the two words? Can you guess?
حياة
Hayat. Okay, good. Yeah, the first word is hayat. Haya alif, and the ta is the ta marbuta. Hayatun or hayah. 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 We say hayah or hayatun. And the second word is na. Hayatun means Okay, what is the word hayat in Malay? We also say hayat.
Life.
Life. Yes, hayat is life. And na, this is another domir. This is another domir. This is our. Hayatina, in our life. So the sentence is falwalidu walwalidatu muhimmani fi hayatina, and father and mother, they are important in our lives. Nam fi hayatina. Alright, iqra'u haqqan.
حقا
Yes. Wa yajibu alaina
ويجب
ويجب علينا
ويجب علينا
an nad'uwa lahuma
أن
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 ندعو
ندعو
لهما
لهما
bil khair.
بخير.
بالخير.
This is not bi khair anymore. This is bil. You have the lam, alif lam. So previously we ana bi khair. It is the same word, but last time we did not have the alif lam. We don't say bil khair. We just say ana bi khair. Ana bi khair. But here they add this alif lam. So the meaning is slightly different. Bil khair. Yeah. So we read bil khair with this alif lam. Okay. Haqqan. It means true. Yes, it is true. Haqqan. Wa yajibu alaina. Wa is one word, and yajibu alaina. Okay, what is this phrase? Yajibu alaina means, okay, yajibu literally means compulsory. This is from the word wajib. Okay, and when you say, oh, wajib, what is wajib? Compulsory. Wajib. And the verb, this is a verb. Yajibu. Yajibu. So when you want to say, oh, it is compulsory, yajibu. You see, yajibu, it is compulsory. And then we have these two words, alaina. These are two words. Alaina, the first word is, okay, what is this, the first word? We have seen similar structure. In the previous class, we have seen alaihi. And alaikum, alaikum as well. So what are these two words? Yes, the first word is? We, which one is we? Yes, correct. Na, yes, correct. Na is we. Okay, good. What about ala? Alai. So here it is alai. What is the actual word? This is similar to alaikum. Alaikumussalam. Assalamu alaikum. This word is ala. Ala. Yeah. So, but ala, when you combine it to this domir, then you change it to alai. That is why you say alaika, alaikum, alaihi, alaihi salam, and so on. So here it is alaina. What is ala? Ala is, in this phrase, it means upon. It means upon. Just like alaikum, wa alaikum wassalam, peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum, upon you. Here you change to alaina, peace be upon us. So do you remember when we read, when we are in our tahiyyat, when in our prayer we say assalamu alayka, you changed, right? Assalamu alayka. Now it is not assalamu alaikum, assalamu alayka. So now we are giving salam to one person. And who is that person? Because it is ka, not kum anymore. Kum is for all. Ayyuhan Nabi, we are giving salam to our Prophet. Assalamu alayka, oh our Nabi, ayyuha an-Nabi. So that is why you change to assalamu alayka. And then after that, what do we say? Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wassalamu alayna. You say that, right? Assalamu alayna. Then you say, okay, after we have said greeting to our Prophet, to you, O Prophet, Assalamu alayna. And now we want the greeting, we want that salam upon us as well. So this is the phrase, yeah, alayna, alayna, upon us. But what does it mean here? Compulsory upon us. Here we can just translate as we must. So if you want to say we must, I must, he must, they must, you must, then this is the phrase that you are going to use. Yajibu alai. Yajibu alai. Yeah, yajibu alai. And the person who must do that, you just put it, you just change this word na. Okay, for example, if you want to say he must, if you want to say you must, You must. Then you say yajibu alai. What is you or your? What is the domir muttasil? Say you or your. Ki, ka, ya, na, hu,
Ka.
ka. So you can change to alaika. Yajibu alaika. Okay. Yajibu alaiki. If you want to say Atira, you must do this. So I say to Atira, Atira, yajibu alaiki. Okay. So this is the phrase. So today we just learn this phrase. Later we will learn how to change that. Yeah. Alaika, alaihi, alaihim, and so on. Okay. So this is the meaning of yajibu alaina, compulsory upon us. Okay. Or we must. So what do we have to do? What do we have to do? So here, alaina an. It is compulsory for us to. An means to. To do this. It is compulsory for us to do all these things. That is the meaning of this sentence. Compulsory upon us to nad'u. Nad'u. This word, nad'u, this is from the word dua. This is from the word dua, prayer. To pray, to say our prayer. And nad'u is the verb. Okay, nad'u is the verb. And what is the meaning? We pray. Pray means dua, yeah, not to pray to worship Allah. No, this is to pray or to say our prayer, to seek, to ask Allah. Lahuma, these are two words. Lahuma, these are two words, yeah. The first word is lam, the lam itself. The lams, which means, the lam means for. Okay, the lam itself means for. La and huma. This is another domir. This is another domir. This is not he. This is two. For both of them. Huma means both of them. Okay, so this is actually another domir muttasil. Yajibu alayna an nad'u lahuma. So it is compulsory upon us, or compulsory for us to pray for them. Okay, what do we want Allah to give them? Bil khair. Bil khair, with goodness. With goodness. So the word khair here is goodness. So last time when we say ana bi khair, we translate as I'm fine. Khair here is good. I'm good. But in this sentence, al khair, it means goodness. So we ask Allah to give goodness, to give good things to our parents. Okay, so this is the sentence. Any question for this sentence? Yajibu alayna an nad'u lahuma bil khair. Okay. And the last line, okay, iqra'u. Wa naqra'u
ونقرأ
rabbighfirli wali walidayya
Walidayya
warhamhuma
warhamhuma
kama rabbayani
kama rabbayani
rabbayani saghira.
saghira
Ya, saghira. Ba'da kulli salatin.
ba'da kulli salatin
Ba'da.
بعد
Ain ya, ba'da. Not ba'da or baqda, ba'da. Ba'da kulli salah. Okay. So previously they said, okay, we have to pray for them. Yeah, so this is our dua. Wa naqra'u, and we read. Wa and naqra'u. This is from the word aqra'u. Iqra', right? Iqra', read. So this is another verb. Naqra'u, this means we read. And this is what we should read. And we read this. The meaning of naqra'u means we read. Rabbighfirli. This is the dua that we should read, right? We should ask Allah to give goodness to our parents. So what is this dua? Rabbighfirli. Okay, we look at the dua, look at the wordings. The first is the word Rabb. Everybody should know this. What is Rabb? Last class, in the last class, we had that word. Rabbun.
God.
God. Rabbun is God. Okay. Rabbun is God. Okay. Now you look at this word. Rabb, but it ends with a kasrah. If you see this, Rabbi, it means my God. This is similar to Rabbi. This is similar to Rabbi. If it is Rabbi with the ya, of course, everybody knows this is my God. Yeah, because of that. Yeah. But there is a feature in Arabic for this ya. Sometimes it can be removed. Okay, especially with this word, Rabbi. Okay, especially with the word, oh my God. You want to say my God. Rabbi, you can use either Rabbi with the ya, Rabbi, you say Rabbi with the long vowel, or you can just read with a short vowel, but you must have the kasrah. You must have this kasrah. Okay, you cannot say Rabbu. If it is Rabbu, then it is not my God. It has to be Rabbi. Rabbi. Yeah. So for most of our dua, the word is Rabbi without the ya. But even though it is without the ya, it still means my God. Yeah. This is why is it removed? That is in a bit advanced topic of this year. But for beginners, we will normally add the ya. Yeah. Okay, this is just an additional information. So Rabbi, so oh God, my God. You say my God, Tuhanku. And the next word is, okay, this word, when you read the whole sentence, you say Rabbir firli. Rabbir firli. Right? Do you remember this alif? In the last class, we have mentioned, in one of the classes, we mentioned about the alif, the difference between this alif and alif with the hamzah. Do you still remember that? How do you read that alif? So this alif with a hamzah, you have to read the alif regardless of the position. Yeah, you have to produce the sound a, e, u. But what about this alif? Alif without the hamzah? When do you read the alif? When do you produce the alif sound? At the beginning or at the middle of a sentence? When do you say a or e or u? Just like the word alif lam. When do you read as-salam? When it is at the beginning of a sentence or at the middle of a sentence?
Beginning.
Beginning of a sentence. Yes, thank you, Faris. If it is at the beginning of a sentence, then you have to read the alif. A, e, or u, depending on the word, right? But what if the alif is not in the beginning of a sentence? It is in the middle. Wa, for example, I have one word, wa. Do you still read wa as-salam? No, right? That is the behavior of this alif, alif without hamzah. So if you look at this word, we have this alif without the letter hamzah. So now you know, this alif should only be read if this is at the beginning of a sentence. Let's say you don't have the word Rabbi. There is no word Rabbi. The word is just alif, ghin, far. Then you have to read this word. You have to read the alif. So how do you read that alif? Okay, provided that it is at the beginning of the sentence, then the word is irfir. That is how you read the alif. Irfir. Yeah, irfir. But now, since it is in the middle of a sentence, we don't say Rabbi irfir anymore. That is not the correct way to read that alif. So what do? We skip this alif. That is why they don't put any vowel here, right? They do not put any vowel. And in the Quran, this word, you will see the hamzah, that's this symbol, the short symbol. Okay, we have seen this symbol in our previous lesson, right? So this is the indicator that hamzah is that hamzah without the alif symbol. So how do you read the word again? It is irfir. Irfir. What is irfir? Irfir, this is to ask Allah to forgive. Forgive, we say irfir. Forgive. So the word Rabbighfir, it is up to here, yeah? Rabbighfir. Rabbi, my God, irfir, forgive. Rabbighfir. Next word, li. Here we have two words. Li is composed of two words. The first word is the lam. The second word is the ya. Ya, we have learned that. Yeah, my. Okay, my. Here, la is for. So, what is the meaning? Rabbi firli, oh God, forgive for, of God, not for my, forgive for me. What we want Allah to forgive for us is we want Allah to forgive our sin, and that is the meaning. Of course, in English you just say forgive me. Okay, but in Arabic it is forgive our sin. Not forgive me, forgive my sin. So they do not mention the word sin here. They just say firli, forgive for me, but the meaning is forgive for me my sin. Rabbi firli, Rabbi firli. So forgive me. Wa liwalidayya. Wa liwalidayya. Here we have a few words. First is of course wa, and then we have li. The second word is li. So li here is similar to the li that we have here. It is the same word, which means for. So we want Allah to forgive for us our sin, and we want Allah to forgive for these people, for this person, for these people, their sins as well. So who are these people? Walidayya. Okay, you have learned this word. Walid.
Walid.
What
And
is walid? Walidun, walidatun.
Father.
Father, yes. So walid is a father. Okay, let us write the word first. Let us write the word walidun. Okay, this is a father. Walid, a father, yeah? Okay, if you want to say my father, how do you say? My father is wa. Just add ya.
Walidi.
Walidi. Walidi is my father. Okay, yes, walidi is my father. But now you look at this word. This is not walidi. This is walidayya. This is different. Walidayya. What does it mean here? Here the word is actually walidayya, which means two father. No, but not two fathers, of course. Father and mother, the parents. Okay, so this is actually the word walidai is from the word walid, but the difference is that walid is one. Walidai, this word walidai, this means two. Okay, later you will learn this. Okay, how do you say two? You will add certain letters at the end of the word. Okay, today I just want to explain. Oh, walidai means two. And if you look at the letter ya, you have a shaddah. So in previously when we learned about shaddah, how many letters actually do you have here? For the letter with the shaddah, is it one ya or two ya? Two ya, right? Two ya. So if we were to rewrite this again, so here actually you have two ya. Walidai, and the second is ya. And this is how it looks. So just now I have explained what is walidai.
My father.
No, this ya is not my. If you want to say my father, it is walidi. So what did I say just now?
Parent.
Walidai, parents, two. Not one parent. This means two, the parents. Okay, both father and mother. That is the meaning of this walidai. What is the difference? Okay, later, as I said, later I will teach you. Okay, how do you say two? Okay, what you have to add something to the end of a word, yeah? So here walidai, at the moment, just take the word walidai with that ya, it means two. Okay, ya, if you look at the ya, it is not the ya walidi. My is walidi, the dal is with a kasrah, but here the dal is with a fathah. That is not my then. Walidai. And where is this word my? This is my. This is my. Of course, previously when you learn my, you will put a kasrah before it, right? But the problem now is because you have another ya, and that ya is with sukun. So how are you going to put a kasrah? Walidai? No, that is not how we say it. So that is why, of course, there are some changes. There are some, they did something to this word. So in the end, it becomes walidayya, walidayya, walidayya. So what does it mean here? It means, okay, ya is my, the last ya, the second ya, yeah, not the first ya. The last ya is my, and the first ya, this is to say two. So my two parents. That is the meaning, okay, for this phrase. Allahumma gfirli wali walidayya, oh God, forgive for me and for my two parents, for my father and my mother. Okay, so that is the meaning of this phrase. Allahumma gfirli, oh Rabbi gfirli wali walidayya. And after that, warhamhuma, warhamhuma, wa. So this is another word, wa and, wa and. Okay, next word. You look at the alif again. This is similar to this alif, irfir just now. Yeah, the alif without symbol, hamza. Even though you don't see any vowel here, but actually there is a vowel if you were to read the word individually. So if you remove the word wa, then this alif will have a vowel, and the vowel is irham. Irham. Okay, so that is the word irham. And what is irham? Irham means give me mercy. Okay, have mercy on me. Give me mercy. Give mercy. That is the word irham. Kasihanilah. Give mercy. That is the meaning of the word irham. But when you have wa, we don't say wa irham anymore. You read warham. Okay, so this is how you read the word warham. The word stops here. Warham. And what was the meaning again? Have mercy. Or give mercy. Provide mercy. That is the meaning of irham. Huma. This is a damir. This is a damir. Both of them. Warhamhuma. So we say, oh Allah, have mercy on both of the parent, both of them. Yeah. So this is another damir huma, to say both. Rabbi firli wali walidayya warhamhuma kama rabbayani. Kama. So now we look at the word kama. Kama here actually two words. The first word is ka, which means as. The second word is ma, which means what? As what? As what? Rabbayani. Rabbayani. Here we have two words. Rabbayani. Okay, these are the two words. The first word is rabba. This part of the word rabba, which means educate. So there are two meanings. First is educate. Second is to raise. Okay, a father raising his child, you say rabba, rabbaya. Okay, and another meaning is to educate. That is also rabba, rabbaya. So the word is actually rabba, rabba, and this alif maksura, rabba. This is to educate or to raise. Here you have additional alif, rabbaya. This is to say two, both of them. This is something that you will learn in the verb, the lesson of a verb later. Okay, today we just take the meaning. So rabba is raised. The alif means both of them. So both of them have raised. Ni, this is me. This is combination of the noun and the ya. The ya is the same ya. The same ya to say my, to say me, that is the same ya. This noun is just an additional letter. The noun is just an additional letter. With this noun, the meaning is now changed from my to me. Okay, if you want to say me, you just add ya. Kitab, kitabi, that is me. Okay, this is what we have learned. Sorry, this is my. That is my. But now they do not want to say my, they want to say me. So when they want to say me, normally what you will see another letter before that, which is the letter nun. So when you see this structure, ni, it is not my. Normally it is me. Yeah, my is just the ya. Okay, so this is also not Not very important here because we will see that in the specific lesson. Kama rabbayani, we just take the meaning as such as, or as what they have raised us. So the word kama here we can translate as similar to what they have raised us before. So they had their mercy on us. So oh God, so give them mercy. Okay, right, give them mercy. Saghira means literally the word saghir. The word saghir means small. That is the literal meaning for the word saghir. Saghir. With this saghira, you are saying that when I was small. So that are has a grammar function. So the meaning for the whole sentence is Rabbil firli, oh God, have mercy, forgive me, and for my two parents, for my father and mother, warham huma, and have mercy on both of them, huma, both of them, kama, like, so this is ka is as or like. Yes, another meaning for the word ka is like is better. Like what they have raised us. Sorry, like what they have raised me. So previously they had their mercy on me. So please God, give your mercy, okay, to them. Saghira, small. So small here is referring to me when I was small. So like what they have raised me when I was small. So this is the meaning for the word saghira here. When I was small. Okay, so the word when I was, it is actually the hidden meaning. Okay, the word saghir itself is only is small. So if you look at how did I translate the whole phrase? Of course, the word has its own meaning, but when it is put in a sentence, there are some hidden meaning. There are some additional words that we add to that sentence, right? So this is it actually depends on the grammar. So that is why when we learn Arabic, we have to learn grammar, because some grammar function they will give additional meaning to the word. Okay, and you will not get this meaning if you just refer to the dictionary. So we need to learn both, yeah, the vocabulary and also the grammar structure. Okay. Ba'da kulli salatin. Ba'da means after. Ba'da is after. After kulli, every. Salah is prayer. Ba'da kulli salah. So we say ba'da kulli salah, after every prayer. Yes.